Hi there. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install WordPress on Debian 11. To begin, we're going to have to install a bunch of packages such as Apache, PHP, SQL Server, and some other fun tools that are needed in order to get WordPress going. So I'm going to let this run, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. All right. Assuming that you didn't see any errors, you should have everything that you need to install WordPress on your server. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a home directory for our WordPress web server. So we're going to do mkdir and we'll put it in srv www. All right, then I'm going to go to that directory. And I'm going to go ahead and download the latest version of WordPress. Now that I have that downloaded, it is compressed, so we're going to have to unzip it. So we're going to use the tar command for that. And we're going to use the x, v, and f parameters. I'm going to give the name of the file, and we're going to unzip it in our current directory. And now that's unzipped, we're also going to want to change the ownership of the directory, and we're going to make our web server owner of that www directory. So that will be data, and we're going to do that on server directory. There you go. Now that we have that done, first thing what I'm going to do is we're going to go and check here. If we go hit our server, we're going to see that we're serving the Apache welcome page. So what we're going to have to do is go and create a vhost that tells Apache to serve our WordPress page instead of the welcome page. So we're going to go to Apache sites available. We're going to list this directory. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to create a new vhost file, and we're going to turn off the default one because that's the one that is serving right now. So we're going to say, I'm going to use Nano, but you can use any text editor that you want. And we'll call this file WordPress. How creative, huh? There you go. And now I'm going to put the directives in this file. I'm going to just copy and paste them to make this video a little bit shorter. So now that we have this file, we can run command to activate the vhost file. So e2en site and then the name of the vhost file. So WordPress. And then we're going to also have to disable the default file because now by default, everything's going to be going into this vhost file. So I will say to this site 000 default, and we don't need a conf part. All we need is the first part of the name. There you go. And then we actually need one more thing that we need to run is we want to enable the rewrite mode for Apache. So e2en mode rewrite. There you go. And now it's time for us to restart Apache. And if we go to our browser now and we refresh, we're going to see our WordPress configuration page. So here we can pick English, and we're going to get to the point that we're going to have to connect to our database. So to do that, first we're going to have to go and configure our database. So I'm going to run a command called MySQL secure installation. So MySQL secure installation. And I'm just going to kind of go through it and answer those questions. And that will create a password for your root user. It's going to disable access from outside of the server to the SQL server. It will delete some, what do you call them? Man, I'm blanking now. Some template databases and stuff like this. So my current password is none. I don't have a password. I want to do yes, and then I want to change root's password from not into a new password. So here I'm going to pick my new root password. Then I'm going to re-enter it. and then I'm gonna not allow anonymous users to connect, and I'm gonna disallow root to connect to this database from outside of this box. And I'm gonna remove the test database. That was the word that I couldn't find earlier. And here I'm gonna reload all privileges. And now that this is ready, I'm gonna have to connect to the database. So MySQL, we're gonna connect with user root using a password that we just created. There you go. So now once you're in, you're gonna wanna create a database, and you can name it anything you want. In my case, I'm gonna call it wp_db. And then I'm gonna also create a user. And again, I'm copying and pasting here. I'm gonna put all these commands under the video so you have them. But let's see what happened here. Oh yeah, this has to be, the password actually have to be in quotes. So password1 in quotes. There you go. And then we're gonna grant some privileges to our user. So there you go. And then you can quit. And the next thing, what you're gonna have to do is restart your SQL server to make sure everything gets loaded and stuff. So service MySQL restart. Restart. There you go. All right, now that we all have that all done, we can go back to our browser and click on Let's Go here. And so now we're going to connect to our database that we call it wp_db. And the username was, wait, I should clear this first, the box first. The username is going to be wp_user. And our password was password1 with all lowercase. And you can leave these two blank since we're connecting to the local host. And I guess if you want to change it, you can do it. But for now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. All right. And it seems like everything worked well. So we're going to run the installation. Here it's going to ask us for a title for our server. So I guess we can call it My First WP Server. We're going to make a new user, so we're going to call him wp-admin. And for a password, I'll put something easy to remember again. Password1 is my favorite password. Since it's a weak password, you're going to have to confirm here that you're okay with using it, because otherwise it wouldn't let you go ahead and install it. Won't be a bad idea to have an email here in case if you need like to reset password or something like this, but for now, I'm just going to leave it blank, and then you can just hit install WordPress. And oh, it actually you have to provide email address. So let's see, I'm going to call it user@gmail.com. There you go. You can just click install. It's going to take a little bit. And there you go. We have it already. We can log in with our WP admin. So WP-admin. And the password we said was password1. And there you go. You're into your first WordPress web server. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, please like it. And if you want to see some more of my videos, please go visit my channel and subscribe. Thank you.